Hi, Horizon Kindergarten. Thank you for having us today. We are so excited to be with you to work on together some art. In many ways, art is like playing. It's letting your brain play. And that's what we're going to do today, along with learning some of the basics of art. Now, I bet all of you already know the first three ABCs of art. But that's what we're going to play with today. So the first ABCs of art are line, shape and form, and color. I bet all of you know what those are. In fact, when you were 3 or 4, maybe even 2, you were probably picking up crayons or markers and you were coloring all over a page. What were you doing? You were doing line and color. So these things you knew and your brain knew to try to tell your mom or dad what you wanted to tell them, and just have fun and let it be creative and fun. And that is using a skill inside your brain, and we are going to have fun with that today. So now that we know that lines are part of art, the beginning, and the shape is part of art. These are all different shapes that you guys might know how to draw, and some shapes are free form, which is any kind of funky shape. Some shapes are really straight, with that you try to do like a straight line, like a rectangle. And some are fun and show emotion, like a heart, or maybe show weather, like a cloud. And we're going to play with those shapes today, in addition to some of our lines, to see if we can show some things, as well as color. Color helps us show temperature, maybe. Warm colors are the red, orange, and yellow colors, and cool colors are your purple, blue, and green. So the next thing that we're going to do together, we have 2 parts to this that we hope to finish with you today. And the first part is going to be led by a parent or teacher, and they're going to read you a sentence, and we would like you to pick up the colored marker that they mention in the sentence and try to draw what they say. And I ask you to try not to look at your partner or your friend to the left or right of you. It's more fun for you to just think about what your brain thinks and put it down on your piece of paper, because our brains are all different, and that is what is major cool about each one of us working together. That's what makes major things happen. So on your own, when the teacher or parent says, I want you to draw 3 straight lines with your green marker, let's say that's an example, you would take your green marker and say 3 lines, and they'll tell you vertical or horizontal or curvy or straight, so you kind of want to listen. Again, if you make a mistake, there's no eraser with markers, so that's okay. But let's say that this parent or teacher says, I want you to draw 3 straight green lines. Then what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, anywhere on that paper, you're going to try to draw 3 straight green lines, vertical, all the way down the paper. It can be anywhere. And then when they say, I'd like you to draw a yellow circle, then we'd like you to take your marker and draw a yellow circle anywhere. You can draw anywhere on the paper. You can draw it. If they don't say, you can do it small or you can do it big. But we want you to really have fun with this. So small would be something like this, and maybe big would be something like this, or maybe even big would be something like that. Okay? And then when you're all done with what we create, we're going to share it and show it together. And that is my favorite part. Once we're done with this as a class, then we're going to let your brain have even more fun, and we're going to explore a little bit of weather. Did you guys know that weather is best described in pictures? If you watch the news in the morning, they actually describe weather using pictures. They don't use ABCs as much. They describe it with sunny or partly cloudy. So a sunny would look something like this, with a sun and rays, right? Have you guys seen that? And if it's partly cloudy on the TV, the fastest way to tell millions of people is to show the sun and a cloud on the side. And have you seen sometimes when it's gonna storm really bad that they put a lightning bolt down there like that? Uh-oh, that means it's gonna storm. And they don't even have to have very much time on the TV because people are rushing to work every day, but they see that drawing and they know what's gonna happen. Maybe in Florida, they were saying, uh-oh, we have a hurricane coming. And so they were trying to tell you, and what do you think a hurricane drawing might look like? Remember, it was kind of a circle like this, and it was like that. That's kind of a hurricane. Sometimes they'll say this storm is coming, and this is a tornado. So drawing and doodling is so important with learning weather. Weather can be rain, and that can be a line. It can be lines like this. It could also be dotted lines like this. So we are going to have fun today exploring how we can think about weather using our doodles and our drawing. And maybe you're not sure how to draw a cloud, or maybe you're not sure how to do a squiggly doodle. But I bet after today, you are going to feel like you had some fun. And I can tell you right now that this is the only tornado that looks like this and the only hurricane that looks like this. So guess what? It's great. So have fun today with your markers and your crayons, and listen to your parents and teachers for each of the projects we're going to do. And then hopefully when you're done, you'll look back and think, oh, that was easy. Now I know how to tell the weather. Have fun, you guys. See you soon.